Mackenzie Lake had a late-inning grand slam that helped Towson to a 5-3 win in its recent doubleheader. She's been Courtney Weiss and Trinity Schlotterbeck provided an excellent 1-2 punch for Mark Montgomery.
Batting .344 on the season, was 2 for 8 in their last series against.
It's .791 for the leadoff hitter.
2-1, puts run right back to Weiss, fielded by Woods, tries to get it over to first. Instead holds on.
Even with a lot of your better hitters, you might see them try and bunt if it seems advantageous in that situation.
2-2, strike 3. Weiss's first strikeout of the day. In this Tiger lineup at the plate, 3-0. Outside, ball 4 for Weiss's first walk of the day. Now 2 on for the Tigers. And here's the 1-1. Popped up, infield, second baseman Runyon over there for the second out. Lynn's defense from left to right. It'll be Jones at third, Woods at short, Runyon. Bonner currently batting a hit one. And she gets it. Maryland able to work out of trouble. Tigers leave 2 on.
Yeah, taking a look at that Terps lineup. You've got Mackenzie Greco up at the number 3 hole today. Mark worked, and a particularly deep team as well. They'll be facing Cheyenne Bayon today.
We can see they're batting above 300, about 317, 14 RBIs in this. As she slaps one into the left center field gap. Rounding first, going to second is Goff. Can't get it in time is Ramirez.
If you're the Terps, and Kylie Goff shot that time to center field. Looked like it might have just been a traditional base hit, but it finds its way into the corner under.
McFarland leading the Terps in a variety of stats, including run position. Payoff pitch. She slaps one into the right center field gap. That one gets down. Goff turns the corner. She's coming home. McFarland
even had a shot at more when it was all said and done. That ball just roped into the gap, and McFarland hustles around. Goff scores easily.
Too bad for Jada McFarland, and the Terps are up early, 1-0.
Quite the way for Maryland.
Greco so far in the season, also batting above 300. It'll be a 3-1 to Greco. She likes that pitch, rips that one to left center field gap. McFarland will score easily. Greco trying to extend it to a double. She's in there for a standing double.
Greco sees the outside pitch and goes the other way with it, poking it in a left field. And once again, the ball just finds its way to the fence. Great situational hit. Yeah, obviously not the way you want to start off 3 straight hits, and not something we see after what was a phenomenal early start.
As Lex slapped that one down the third base line. She'll be retired versus Wisconsin. First pitch, she slaps. That'll get down for a base hit. As Greco scores easily, it'll be a 3-0 early lead for
Schlotterbeck. The Terps, obviously known for her prowess on the mound, or in the circle, rather.
Take a look at Jones' stats so far on the season. Strong 288, 12 RBIs. 2-2 to Jones as she takes a nice rip into center field. That'll be caught easily by Ramirez.
On that long liner. So you take a look at the Towson defense. You see Ramirez out there in sixth.
The runner from first takes off to second. That is Cameron Davis taking over for Schlock. 250 so far on the season. 3 RBIs, chance for her 4th. 2-2 to Runyon. She slaps that one down the third base line. Not able to corral it. Tries to extend it to a double. She is called safe.
Another 2-bagger. She drops that one right into left field and gets in yet another run.
Koskowitz currently batting a strong .320 on the season, 3 home runs. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Courtney Weiss with her 3rd strikeout of the game.
Native went to Eastern Tech, and now this year for the Tigers, batting 74 at-bats.
1-0 to Tallinn. She lines that one deep into right center field, bouncing off the right field wall. Davis tries to get it in. Hickman takes a nice rip out of this one. Makami over in left field. She fields it easily. As the first pitch gets behind Goff. And that'll bring Tolland over to third on the
from Brianna Ramirez.
The 3-2 to Yaskowitz. As that'll be ball 4. As now the Ramirez back in the first was able to reach second, but not able to go any further. 3-2 to Ramirez. She slaps that one down, gets by the glove of Runyon. And that'll be an easy RBI single for Ramirez. Tolland will score of Runyon over at second.
She got to see a lot of pitches and hit that one nicely, getting that. Corey Jones, a Pennsylvania native.
But in an 0-1 count here, as she swings and misses. Weiss with her 4th strikeout of the day to get out of the pickle, but not before the Tigers.
Players from the Golden State.
Schleich slaps that one down over the second baseman. Unable to beat the throw there from Jones.
Kylie Goff become a mainstay on this Maryland team the last couple of years.
Runners behind the plate. There's a 2-1. She takes a nice slap at that one, but able to be corralled out by the right fielder Bonner. Almost had first pitch outside, ball 1 to McFarland. We saw with that RBI in 2-game series. Game 3 was canceled because of rain as she rips that one down the third base line. That one is fair. McFarland rounds first. Heading Bonner can't get a grip on it. Finally throws it in, but not before
bit of speed like Cheetah McFarland has. She can fly around
the team in doubles and triples. As there's a nice rip by Mackenzie Greco down into the outfield. McFarland will score, and Greco will go in a second for a standing double.
Gets that one into the outfield, hit it to a good spot with where the shortstop Jones was playing, and then McFarland.
Grounded out to third in her last count here. She takes a nice hack at that one. That one is deep, deep over the right field wall. Home, and the Terps now take a commanding 7-1 lead here in the bottom of the second.
That's going to fire him up as Maryland comes running out of the dugout. That time she blasted that.
First, I couldn't really tell if that one had enough, but I guess the wind just kept taking it.
Oh, yeah.
And that one was a no-doubt blast for Amelia Leck. Terps are rolling here. That trend here in a 1-2 count. As she slaps that one over the shortstop Lake's hands. Davis on board.
Cameron Davis. Good moment for Cameron Davis, who sees. Whoa.
As Madison Runyon slaps that one off to her counterpart Jones for the 3rd out of the inning, but not
his first career single.
As Lake slaps that one over to second baseman Runyon. Able to retire.
Penn. As Weich's first pitch.
As Peters pops that one up into center field. McFarland is there for the easy grab. Quick 2 outs. The 1-0. Slap down the third base line. That one is fair. Bonner will stay over.
Bonner at first base, 3 for 3 on the base paths this year.
Payoff pitch. She got her swinging. Courtney Weiss strikes out Ferguson. It'll be Morgan Wagner. 2-6 record so far in 38 innings. 0-1, she slaps that one over the second baseman's head. Could this be more extra bases? Trying to extend it into a double. She's in there. Deal there. Run goes back. And our second chance to see the second pitch. Slaps down the first base line. That one's fair. She's taken off her second. Runyon will score. Woods on her high horse. Stop sign from Mark Montgomery. And these Terps
the way to the corner. Maryland's offense showed up to play today from all spots in the.
Does have a runner on third and no outs. As she slaps one right over the shortstop Lake's head. Makami thinks about going for 2, checks back, and that's another run.
Good piece of hitting from Makami there.
And 1 for 2 so far on the day. Has hit in every inning so far. The innings. As she slaps the 1-0 over to the shortstop, Lake can't get a grip on it. And Goff is able to scamper to first easily. Pull of the game. As she slaps that first pitch over to third.
Yeah, they just go the short way. So she'll reach on the fielder's choice. Pinch hitting now for Mackenzie Greco. Sydney Lewis, a
walk-off single as she slaps that one high down the third base line. Shortstop Lake calls everyone off as she's able to get the second out of 2-0 to her. She slaps that one down the third base line. That one is fair. Left fielder cannot handle it. 2 runs will score for Maryland.
They're going to come in for Maryland, which now has opened up a 10-run lead. Amelia Leck, just another good piece of hitting, just finding ways to put the ball in play. And now lead at 11.
Schlotterbeck rips the second pitch. She sees corrals off the second baseman's hand, but able to make the play over there out there in the circle for Maryland. Currently first in the country with 11 saves. Is just couldn't find the inside of the plate. 3-2 payoff pitch. Nice little fly ball there. Fielded easily by Makami over and left. Like you said, 0 for 1 with a fly out back. 3-0 count to Hickman. And she walks her. Back in the second. Might have thought about trying to work one here after her teammate. Again to Yaskowitz. Fires in there, strike 3. After allowing a walk, Kira Bucher finds her stuff.
Bring her arms around to make contact.
That'll bring Hickman on first. Ramirez up to bat. And Kira Bucher issues her second walk of the inning. 0-2 pitch in there. Throw down to second. Called safe. Kylie Goff had a nice throw on. 1-1 count again as she slaps that one up the gap. Michaela Jones unable to field it. And a wild throw from center.
Harlan did field it cleanly. Obviously, it would have taken her a second to get the throw, and you have the momentum.
Best offensive player Towson has up to bat. She swings and misses. Strike 3. That'll be the third out. Kira Bucher able to. As she slap ones right between the shortstop and second baseman for what could possibly double her last at bat. Behind the infield. As Runyon strikes out swinging there. First out for the Tigers here.
Montgomery instantly is like, that's my shortstop. That's who I want. Talks to her and is like,
3 is right now as she takes that one high for ball 4 and a walk. And I just thought to myself, she's a freshman doing all this. That's incredible. 1 second was at first, just 1 out. Megan Makami already with an RBI. Kami swings and misses on that one, and she's struck out for the Terps' second out of the inning. Single back in the third, a double in the first, has scored twice. She slaps that one down the third base line.
Steps on third.
Hickman gets the force out at third, trying to close things out for the Terps and get them their 33rd win here at home. 0 for 2 so far on the day. Flew out in both of her at-bats. 1-2 to Peters. Right back at Schlotterbeck. Nonchalant throw over to Lewis at first base for the first out for a strike.
Byers, a sophomore, was a particularly strong. Byers pinch hits and late in the game. And
as she strikes out, Trinity Schlotterbeck back-to-back Ks and the senior final out of the game. As that one is lined over to Woods. Woods over to Lewis at first. And here at home in emphatic fashion.
You know, you're not going to get a much more dominant win than that. Maryland at the plate, continuing, and then the pitching just gets it done. Starting the game, Courtney White, 3 strong innings, and then Kira Book.
And College Park for the Terps softball. Terps win 11-1.